USC Trojans were set up for a fine recruiting class heading into National Signing Day, but they're making the most of this Wednesday and the final hours before the final rankings are submitted, because USC is charging up the charts. And the latest commit to sign is a bit of a surprise. Josh Falo, a tight end out of Sacramento. We bring in Nick Dempsey from Conquest Chronicles to help us talk about Mr. Falo, and a bit of a shocker here.
Yeah, I think a lot of folks had him going to Oregon or perhaps some other places, but he picked USC, which, USC is closing very strongly. This seems to be a Clay Helton theme, but I think what shocks a lot of people is that the fact that USC is actually pretty loaded at tight end now. It's a little weird to say because at the beginning of the season they just, for whatever reason, didn't use them. But they've got Tyler Petit, Taylor McNamara, Daniel Imator Bebe, everyone's favorite tight end. Last year they picked up Kerry Angeline, and they've also got Alec Hirsch, who he's been around for a while, but they're just so he's gonna struggle to get playing time.
Falo is a top 100 player according to ESPN, regardless of position. They've got him 92nd, number one H-back tight end. He's the 11th rated player in the state of California, which of course is rich with recruits. You mentioned the 24/7 projection and just the projection overall by people that follow this on a day-to-day basis. 24/7 had 88% of its crystal ball prognostication headed toward Oregon and Willie Taggart, but Clay Helton stole him away. He actually visited Oregon in his final recruiting visit on the weekend of the 27th, last weekend. USC 2 weeks earlier. Colorado had an outside shot as well. They're wrapping up a decent recruiting class for them, a top class, the best class that they've had in quite some time. So Josh Falo going to USC. He is signed on the dotted line, a bit of a surprise. The tight end from Sacramento.
But another great weapon for Sam Darnold. I think that's this class today. You've seen USC really focus in on winning the line of scrimmage and building around great weapons for Sam Darnold. And I think Falo is going to join an elite group of tight ends, and he's going to get his opportunities, but he's going to have to work for it because there's a lot of really talented players at that unit.